Push hard to break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push hard to break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push hard to break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another, but for the best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire.
Welcome in, everybody, again to another week of
21
HVRL
fitting.
Truck Series. I'm Sean Happick. Looks like I'll be running solo today, so might be a little hectic, but we'll get her done. Here we are at Kentucky Motor Speedway for, like I said, week 6. Should be pretty interesting. Here we got Dustin Bloodworth at the top of the practice board, followed by Travis George, Danny Gross, Daniel Everly, and Bobby Grady. Kentucky's a good mile and a half track. Looks like, let's see what the temperature is going to be today. 107 degree track temp, so definitely Kentucky has a pretty easy 1 and 2, but a very peculiar 3 and 4. It gets these trucks pretty tight. They will wear some tires out if they're not careful, so that should make for some pretty darn good racing tonight. So, we have about 5 minutes left in the practice session here. Let's see if we can find someone to talk to.
Looks really qualifying tonight.
Well, I was going to try to get our point leader, Noah Teals, in here, but it doesn't look like he is available. And then voice chat, unless I'm just missing him.
Sorry about that.
Oh, definitely not. Let's get our second place driver. That would be Chris Romano. Hey, Chris Romano, this is Sean Happick here in the booth here. Do you got a copy? Chris Romano. Do you got a copy? Alright, well, he is probably off on a restroom break. We'll get him down there. Let's see. First and second in the points. Let's go with Chad Bass. He looks like he's third in the points. Let's see if he's in our chat for everybody to talk to. Here we go. Superior Sim. Hey, Mr. Bass, you're up here in the booth. Sean Happick. You got a copy? Hello, Chad Bass. You're up here in the booth. Sean Happick. You got a copy?
Oh, yes, sir.
Hey, there you are, Chad. How you doing tonight, man? I just want to talk to you. See you're about
I'm so sorry, Abe.
third place in the points there. How you feeling about
You're good.
Kentucky here tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good. Not really worried about top speed right now. I think it's been more about saving tires and getting through a couple of fuel runs on a set of tires. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, Kentucky's definitely a little different. Definitely can eat up some tires, especially on the long run. So I'm hoping you guys get some long runs. We'll really see who's overdriving these trucks.
That's what I need tonight, I think, because I don't have that top speed these other guys have. Trying to get that 16. He's the one I'm going for in that bracket. I want to beat him.
Oh, that's right. Y'all are doing the bracket. We will throw that on the screen here in a little bit for the viewers at the home. What are we down to? The final 8, I believe, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, do you have a lot of experience here in Kentucky?
I've got some. I haven't drove it in a while, but I really enjoy this track, so it should be pretty good to go tonight.
I enjoy the track as well. Well, you're sitting there third in points. Looks like you're probably about 101 points down, looks like, from Noah Teals. So a real good performance here, and I don't know where Noah is. I don't know if I even see him out here.
He was out here. I saw him earlier.
Oh, well, there he is, running about the 8th place there. So definitely got some work to do to maybe get some points on him as well.
Yes, sir. We'll see what we can do.
All right, man. Well, I'll get you back down there with the team. What was your team? And
Superior Sim Sports.
Sim Sports. All right, man. Good luck, Chad.
Thank you.
All right, Chad Bass there. Third in points. Doing very well this season. Newcomer to the season. I don't think my microphone is quite working right, so let's try this again. Chris Romano, you're up here in the booth with Sean Happig. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Oh, doing good. Just want to talk to some people in the top 3 in points there. Already talked to Chad Bass. Now we figured we pull you up. Looks like you're there in second place in the points total overall. How you feeling about Kentucky, and think you'll be able to make any ground on Noah Hills tonight?
Yeah, it's nice being second. Kentucky, I'm not really sure how I feel. I feel like the speed's not there right now, but hopefully I figure something out qualifying. The race is good. I'm just going to focus on saving tires.
45
I think that's going to be a ticket to a good
27. 27.
100%.
Hope they stay better than at Auto Club.
100%. Top speed doesn't matter here. Those tires are going to matter here, especially with the track temp we got tonight. So, yeah. So hopefully you figure out some speed. Hopefully, like Chad Bass was hoping for some
27
green
pitting
flag
this lap.
running as well. So
Yeah.
we can see the tire savers excel.
Yeah, I know
tonight,
Chad's
hopefully.
good at saving, so
One
I'm
pitting.
surprised he wants to have a long green flag. But yeah, it's something like I said before, I gotta get better at. So I guess no better way to get better than to actually do it. So
Oh well, that's actually a good point. Well, yeah, congratulations on your second place in overall standing so far, and good luck
Appreciate
tonight. And hopefully we'll get to talk to you here at the end.
thank you. Sounds good.
All right, where you at? Revolution Racing.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks, man.
Yep, thank you.
Love you, KT.
All right, sorry about that. A little race control. I'm double dipping tonight, so be a little hectic, but we'll go. We got 45 drivers trying to qualify for 43 spots, so there will be 2 of these trucks that are not going to make it here at Kentucky Motor Speedway for this race tonight. As we'll watch Ryan Stevenson give her a go around this track here. Like we have some of the leaderboard over there to the left, changing up. See what lap Ryan Stevenson can do here. Tires might be warm after the first lap. I'm not sure if this is going to be a first lap qualifier or a second lapper. Ryan Stevenson there. See where he moves up. 23rd right now. Let's go. Let's see what some of our front runners here. Zachary Tyler. Looks like he's done. Rain supposed to be done. Travis George jumps up to the top of the leaderboard here. Watch Chad Bass give his second lap a go here. Looks like he's in 6th right now. We talked to him earlier. He wasn't really confident in his speed tonight. But qualifying P6 looks pretty good so far. Looks like that's where he'll stay. Chris Weiniger here. Just inside the points, top 12. He might be 13th, so he's looking for a good race tonight. Looks like got on some in the apron. Hopefully this wasn't a hot lap. Yeah, looks like he's done there. Chris Weiniger in 16th. Sean McLean doing his lap here. All right, he might be done. See Drew hollering out here. Always pretty quick. Quick in the ARCA, quick in, well, heck, he's about quick in about every series he runs in. Always seems to be in the mix every series he runs. We're hollering up to 19th right now. He's in 19th. Right there, Drew Holloway, and yes, we'll stay in 19th. Dustin Bloodworth looks like he's one of the quickest in practice. He's in P7. All right, qualifying is done. We will get back to you guys here shortly, and let me get done with the drivers meeting. As soon as we get back ready to go with the starting grid, we will be right back.
Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buffer. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. another buff for the best of the best. We don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buff for the best of the best. We don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire. Roaring steel under the sun. Dust clouds rising where we run. HVRL Truck Series, the fight's begun. The best of the best, we don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Tires grip hard, dirt flies wide. Chasing glory, chasing pride. Lights flash bright as we collide. Roads ain't kind, but we're tougher. Push harder, break another buff for the best of the best. We don't stop. HVRL Truck Series, aiming for the top. Engine screaming, never gonna drop. Fuel burns hot, hearts burn higher. Metal meets the fire. Every turn's a new desire.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's try to go through that starting lineup really quick here, as we only have about 2 minutes before the grid releases. Quite a bit of EOL penalties, so we'll see some shuffling around. Starting pole here, Travis George. Great job. Congratulations on his pole. It's going to be quick and hard to beat here. Danny Gross in P2. Randy Post in third. Great qualifier for him, for someone that hardly ever qualifies. So good for him. Stanley Hill in P4. KT McCann in P5. Chad Bass there in P6. P7 is Dustin Bloodworth. 8 is Brandon Dayhoff. 9th is Bobby Grady. Still looking for his first HVRL Truck Series win. Zachary Tyler in the 29 in 10th position. Chris Romano, looks like he found a little bit of speed there. Looking for some longer runs tonight in 11th. Ryan Seabolt in 12th. Daniel Everly in 13th. Nick DeTraglia in 14th. John Shields in 15th. Nathan Murray in 16th. Trenton Bestgrove in 17th. Chris Weiniger in 18th. Drew Holleran in 19th. Josh Presley there in the 77 in P20. Sean McLean in the 22 in the 21st position. 22nd is Anthony Hall. 23rd is Gregory Badnays. 24th is Shane Williams. 25th is Eli Stack.
Additional sets of tires during this race.
Justin Shoemate
Have a good
in
race.
26. Andre Carvalho in 27th. Josh Rebel in 28th. Aaron Boat in 29. Kale Dees in 30th. Lucas Bray in 31st. Thad Miller in 32nd. Corey Moore in 33rd. Ryan Stevenson in P34. James Edwards Jr. in P35. Kean Fry in 36. James Bolka in 37. Reno Connor in 38th. Kyle Rodgers in 39th.
Wrong way, Grady.
Brad Dorr in 40th. Quinn McLean in 41st. David Woods in 42nd. And 3 qualifiers of Noah Tills, Bailey Walker, and Aaron Creighton were not able to get their qualifying laps down, so they have been removed from the session there. Go ahead and extend this a lap real quick.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
There we go. You'll have my my race spotter going off in the ear, as long with some race comms. So be a little bit all over the place today, but that's all right. We'll get her down. As far as the race info goes, why they get all situated here, those lights are in the way, but we are at it says week 5, but we are at week 6 at Kentucky Motor Speedway here.
Sorry about it.
120 laps, 3 tire set stages with
That's right, I didn't know where I was.
36 and 72, 1 fast repair. So looks like the 80 degrees out, and it looks like the track temp has cooled off a little bit. It was 107 in practice, so now we're at 100 even. Make sure all these guys are getting set back here. A little shuffling around with some penalties. We are not green. That was a false green there.
Go ahead, sit. It's telling me to stay behind you. What? See, it's telling me to let you by.
Well, let them by, see what happens. Just let them by and see what happens there. All right, we all situated in the back there, guys?
Yes, I believe so. Here's Happy.
The pace car is in.
All right, here we go. Start off week 6 here. Going to be great battle. Hopefully we get some good long green flag
Green,
runs
green,
here.
green.
And we're off. Travis George takes control of the field. Looks like that Stanley Hill has control of that outside lane. Making a pretty good run, and 1 and 2 is almost full throttle here. Maybe want to wait for your tires to warm up. Really hug that low side. You really get a good run there. 3 and 4 is a tricky one. I'm not even sure if there really is a great line in 3 and 4. I just know it's tight. You gotta let off. You gotta let that truck roll a little bit.
Six pitting. 15 pitting in.
'95 pitting. Eight pitting. Not here.
All right, had to do some race control there, so should be good for now. Now we can get back to some action. Some drive-throughs and a one-lap hold, a couple penalties to pass out. Here we are, Travis George still out in the lead there. Looks like KT McCann there in second place. Stanley Hill in P3. Dustin Bloodworth worked his way up 3 spots at P4, and Chad Bass holding strong there at P5. Watching Bobby Grady started 9th, as you can see there in the driver info box, currently in 6th. Always pretty darn consistent. Mason Murray here, Ryan Seabold, Brandon Dayhoff all battle it out. Get a run on Dayhoff down low.
Sorry, man, you checked up really hard and I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, there was a car directly in front of me.
As you can see here in 3 and 4, how much they have to
Sorry,
let
man.
off. If they don't, they're going to drift up almost like Nathan Murray did there, but he does a good job of backing off it. On the roof cam here with Drew Holleran. Currently 11th places, up 8 spots right now. These truck riders are doing a great job. Here, almost full throttle there. Put on the dashboard for you guys. See that speed drop right down there? You really have to ease off here in 3 and 4 at Kentucky. Well, looks like he's able to get a pretty good run here, gaining a little bit on Nathan Murray up there. It's a good run through the front stretch going into 1 and 2 here. Lets off to be safe, slower in, he can be quicker out. He gets a good run, decides who he's going to go with here. Decides to go with Murray. He's going to slow up a little bit early. It's going to benefit him coming out. He's going to be able to get a better run coming out here. Around Kentucky. Anyway, back about 5 spots it looks like. Trying to work on the inside there, Chris Weiniger. Front end there. Danny Gross will start with a qualified P2, but had EOL penalty. A little damage there on the Trenton Bestro as well in the 40. Danny's working his way around there. Shouldn't go a lap down. A little spaced out here. Let's pull up this track map, see where everybody is here. They look a little bit spaced out. Quite a bit of space out. This has some little run-ins there, along with some of those penalties. Back in front for Travis George there. Travis maybe putting him a lap down. See if Nick can't hold him off.
Sorry, 47.
You're good.
Like Nick was able to run just about a tenth faster than Travis there.
No damage, we're good.
So Travis there. About a 6/10 of a gap lead there. Stan Hill in his own right is doing great. Chad Bass followed closely behind by Dustin Bloodworth and teammate of KT McCann there.
'81 fitting in.
I did not get our fuel info though, but I know we won't be able to make it to the stage, so if it stays green, it's going to be very interesting to see. These guys are going to try to take tires, maybe for some stage points, or they're just going to try to use their limited 3 extra sets once the stage hits. Really starting to get separated out. Travis Short is really taking
40 pitting, 40
race.
pitting.
Nick Traglia is doing great, still holding off Travis George right now. As long as he has good pit stop, he should not go a lap down the way it's trending. Go here to about 10th and 11th position. Start looking at some of the battle boxes here. Bestro going in, get him a little splash of fuel so he can end that stage. The pluses over there are how far they are behind the leader. Stand a little seconds, ever so slightly catching our leader Travis George, but still almost a second back. Great battles going on here. Side drive going on. Bobby Grady there. In P8. I think he's getting a great run. And KT McCann here.
'77 pitting.
55 pitting.
6 pitting.
You gotta call that earlier, James.
So we'll do it quite a bit of hitters there. Looks like Bobby's Gray trying to make a move on the inside there on Chris Romano. About 15 laps in, looks like most people are trying to get down and situated for their pits. We had one that pit really early just to make stage. Got a handful more that are pit right now, so I imagine within the next 3 or 4 laps we're going to have most of everybody here by lap 25 or 26. It's a really great battle here going on.
37 10 in the class.
But let's take a look here at Travis George. As you can see, is Stanley Hill has made up
53
a
spinning.
lot of ground.
5 setting.
He was almost a second down. Now he's only about 4 tenths behind. So Stanley Hill is making up ground on Travis George. Travis George may have went a little bit too hard in the beginning. Maybe these longer runs are going to benefit Stanley. So we'll see when we come out of the pits. We'll still have about 13 more laps to go.
Truck 1. Truck 1 pitting.
Speed pitting.
51 pitting.
Swaniger going his pit box here. Nice clean stop. Probably splash and go. Let's find out. Splash and go there. They took quite a bit. Anthony's
Lead is
already
pitting
out.
now.
Alright, looks like Travis George has made it down.
86 pitting this time.
Didn't hear his columns there. That's a shame. Bobby's going with him there. See what
38
our leader
pitting.
Travis does.
54 is pitting this lap.
One black
23
flag of
pitting.
Ryan Stevenson. May have sped in the pits, it looks like.
22 pitting.
5 setting.
Don't mind that good looking.
The lead is pitting now.
17 pitting.
There we go.
9 pitting this
All
time.
right,
9.
let's see where Travis George is
Pitting.
going to end up. It looks like KT needs a pit this time.
4 pitting. 4 pitting.
All right,
20
four.
pitting.
44 pitting this time.
I know our top 2 are pitting.
95 pitting.
3 out
95
of the
pitting.
top 6 are pitting.
45 pitting.
27 pitting.
Pitting. 11 pitting. 11 pitting. 35 pitting. Pitting. 14
The
pitting.
lead is pitting now.
14 pitting.
Okay. Oh, 4 and 54 run into each other there.
47 pitting.
Hopefully won't be too much damage for those guys. They can get on and get out.
21 pitting. 21 pitting.
66 in this lap.
Everybody has to pit on the same lap. It gets a little
47
gets a little
Four
hectic down there in the pits.
54.
Gotta be careful right there.
15 pitting this lap.
Well, our leader right now is Ryan Seabolt, and he's going in the pits, but he will.
17
lead the
pitting.
lap.
The lead
Oh,
is pitting
no.
now.
66 gets turned around there. Looks like he locked him up, checked up, right in front of John Shields there.
I got a black flag because somebody slammed into me coming into the pit road.
Well, if my mouse was
8
on
pitting.
work-
8 pitting.
Definitely have to get back and look at that. All right, Travis George is our net leader by Dayhoff. And Hill and Hall. Looks like Hill did not have nearly a quick time as he lost almost 3 seconds on that pit stop there. cautions yet. Travis Stewart's out in the lead, has a commanding lead. Really only 3.3 now. Brandon Dayoff really gained a half a second that lap. Maybe Travis was still getting up to speed there. I'm not sure. As of right now, Nick Traglia is the first one a lap down, so looks like he will be our lucky dog if we get a caution. So we have 6 to go for stage. Brandon Dayoff there in P2. Daniel Hill there in P3. Anthony Hall in P4. They're all close together. As well as P5 in the number 9, KT McCann. Chad Bass in 6th. Bobby Grady in 7th. Chris Mono in 8th. Zachary Tyler in 9th. Drew Holloran in 10th. Little pit strategy. It looks like our longest stint was, let's see, it put about 23 laps. It's about probably about the average pit stint. So that's about our fuel cycle. It's going to be about 23, 24 laps, it looks like. One lapper in those 3. We got Brandon Dayoff, Stanley Hill, and Anthony Hall there battling for looks like the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th positions. All right, 2 to stage. Pits are closed. That's the stage here. Looks like Nick's trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. And it looks like he will. Well, he's working on it there. That'll only help Kyle Rogers, as Kyle might be the lucky dog now. Final lap for stage 1 here. Travis Stewart's takes her around with a 3.2-second lead here. These guys are going to have to find a way to keep Travis George a little bit closer. Get a great pit stop, good speed, and it doesn't look like anybody's really catching him on this tire wear either.
Caution, yellow flag.
All right, that will be our completion of stage 1 there.
That saved my butt, Grady. Good run.
Nice battling with you today off.
Yeah, that was fun. Just trying to hold you on New Year fast.
Leader of stage 1 there. Winner of stage 1. Congratulations, Travis George. Definitely going to help him in the point standings. Brandon oh, I skipped it there. Brandon Dayoff in P2, Stanley Hill in P3, Anthony Hall in 4th, Zachary Tyler in 5th, KT McCann in 6th, Bobby Grady in 7th, Chad Bass in 8th, Chris Mono in 9th, and Drew Holloran in 10th.
Checking up for the pace car. Coming out of turn 2.
Pace car and coming up to.
Travis George, congratulations on the stage 1 win. Hopefully I don't bug you too much. I have to do all this EOL, so I wanted to pull you up before you get into the pits. Just want to see how you felt about the track so far.
I felt pretty good, not gonna lie. Starting coming in, I didn't feel that good, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm doing half decent then.
Definitely. Well, how was your tire wear here in 3 and 4 in Kentucky? And I see it looks like it's starting to get a little bit cloudy now.
I think I was at like 70% coming, 72, 73%, something like that on the right front when I checked.
Awesome.
Coming in for the fuel run there.
Well, you must have had a great pit stop or put in just enough fuel because, I mean, it looks like Stanley was catching you. Then all of a sudden you had a 3-second lead on everybody else coming out of the pit. So great job with
Lucky
that.
dog going round.
Congratulations on your stage 1 win, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you next stage.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Thank you. All right, Travis George there.
Can you wait to get my EOL for the stage until after I leave the lap, please? I appreciate it. Thanks.
We start issuing them when everybody gets out of the pits. All right, that was it. Well, like I said, congratulations to Travis George. Got to do our first stage UL, so I will be right back.
Happy
Hang
we're
on, we're not going green. Not going green.
I'm getting EOL, guys. Y'all go around me. You got to pass me, dude.
$17 car, you coming up? It's telling me to let you by.
All right. Yeah, guys, you got to give everybody a little bit till we get all the EOLs issues, and then it'll work itself out. So get that done. Once y'all get to corner 3 or so, let me know if y'all need another lap, and we'll extend it if we need be. There we go. Got some EOLs issues for these guys, and we'll have to get single file here. Everyone with penalty will be single file. Had to get situated. TV 2 and 3 is exactly the same.
Everybody in the back good?
We're good back here.
10-4.
All right, that'll look good there. Pace car is off.
Pace car is off.
Give it over here to start going towards our second stage.
Green, green,
Just
green.
like the last time, Travis George, Stanley Hill lead it off on the front rows. Travis George has a great jump here. Dayhoff's going to follow him right behind. KT might even be able to make this pass on Stanley Hill. I think he was trying to time it.
Could I get a black cleared? I was the lead car that gave me a black. For passing on the inside.
Go get that worked out there.
Can I get my black flag cleared for passing on the yellow, or was it because I jumped it when before the leader took off?
I'll be honest with you, it looks like you jumped it.
All right, thank you.
I would clear it for you, but like I said, it did look like you jumped it, and I don't want you to get a harsher penalty next week for clearing it.
No, it's fine. I'll save it. 86 pitting.
Here we go. Unfortunately, as you heard, Stanley Hill, he was trying to time that. We seen it on there, and he may have just got out in front of the leader when he had the box there, when he had control of the field.
Come on, 86. That was unsafe pit.
I didn't even go. I was trying to go to pit road, and I couldn't go anywhere.
I get a flag cleared for having to go down pit road because of that.
Looks like he got force in there. A little bit of a disdain there. From
Hey
some
Shane,
of
if
the
I got
drivers.
into you with that car coming down and he
Hi.
oh, I apologize.
No, dude, you're good, man.
If Danny Gross can just hang out there. Have a good pit stop there. Maybe get his lap back. He'll still be in okay shape. These truck guys are really driving well
That's
tonight.
all because of you, Drew.
Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to pass. I forgot.
Travis George still out there. Somebody's going to have to do something, some pitch strategy, something, because it looks like this is Travis George's race to lose tonight. Good battles out here. KT McGann sitting here. Looks like he's in. Well, now it's Dustin Bloodworth. Looks like he's in about 18th place. No, he's quick. Real quick, fastest time. Qualified 6th or 7th, I believe.
25 pitting in.
Corey Moore started 33rd, currently 17th. It's a good job for him.
flag.
There we go, our first caution of the evening. Not even sure where that is at here. I know he was pitting. Everybody's gonna have to pit now.
Checking up for the pace car 1 and 2.
So we find out what happened here. Oh, I see a little bit of smoke there. So it looks like Randy Post there. Looks like I got a little loose. Looks like iRacing's being a little sensitive today. See what happened to Randy Post here. Randy Post, purple 54. Gregory and Gregory Vadnais there, and Randy Post on the inside. All right, maybe that was not Randy that we seen. Oh, there we go. 94 David Woods there. David Woods trying to stick his truck in where there's not a truck's worth of room there. You got to make sure there is a room to fit your truck if you're going to try to put it in there. Looks like he just turned David Woods there. But able to keep it clean, no damage. Just threw a caution. iRacing went through a stage there where they weren't hardly having to throw any cautions. It's good. They're back in order now. Our leader, Travis George, here. Cool. These guys will get their wave around up front. Looks like looks like Shane Williams might be the lucky dog here. But I didn't see a lot of these guys pit. They are not wanting to give up the track position. So, and I know they can make it about 23 here. They all went about 14. I'm really surprised on why these guys didn't come down and pit. Oh, they did. They did. Looks like everybody came and pit. We just missed it while we were watching the replay. So, looks like most everybody pit there. Looks like everybody just took some splash and go. Here we are with our first caution. Barely even caution there.
The pace car is off.
George
Be
gets
ready.
to lead them out again.
Green flag, green flag.
Travis George on the inside gets another great jump. KT McCann on the outside. Looks like he's going to fall to third, probably fourth here on the inside.
Can I get a black flag here for him not being in line?
like we do see our top 30 on our, we have 32 on the lead lap. We have a lot. Josh Rebel, Shane Williams, all fighting to get their lap back. Quite a few, only one lap down.
That's the second time you've nailed me 67.
Yeah, apologies. 67 is
To try and navigate here, 3 wide.
Can we not go 4 wide?
Looks like they thinned everything out there. Looks like everybody's single file back here. Got some battling going on here with Dad Miller. And 25 with Shane Williams. And the 67 of Lucas Gray. Shane Williams working on the outside, trying to pass Randy Post.
Sorry, Corey.
It's all good, man.
North still on the lead lap here, I believe. Work his way up. Travis George, Brandon. Looks like Brandon Day was doing a little bit better this go around. I'm trying to get close here. Keep it close with Travis George anyway. We have about 11 to go for stage here. I'm really curious on these guys' stint. Oh, well, no. I think most everybody pitted, especially anybody in the top there, because they were going to be able to make it on field. So we shouldn't have any green flag stops here because of that caution. Anthony Hall, Chris Amano battling it out here for P4.
Sorry, Steve-O, I got tight on that trip.
Fast and experienced drivers here, going side by side.
All good.
Looks like Anthony Hall got a real good run on the outside. He's going to use that run to get it low and gain a little bit closer to Chad Bass there in the 38. Samano's starting to get a run. Anthony Hall there. They're all keeping much closer to the leader this time. It looks like Travis George just ever so slightly got into the wall there. Looks like Brandon Dayoff did gain a little bit more time. He's only 2 tenths behind now.
5
right there in 10th. Justin Bubba trying to make his way back up after starting 7th. He is currently in 14th. Grady starting 9th, trying to work his way back up. He is now in 18th. Battling with Andre Carvalho there in the 11 on the outside. .72 will be our next stage. We are at lap 66, so 6 more laps to go there. Now it looks like we got a battle for second place there with Brandon Dayhoff and Chad Bass. A little bit of shuffling around back here as well with Nathan Murray, Daniel Everly, and KT McCann. Looks like Nathan's really trying to work his way to get around there.
When he pitting this lap.
We got Drew Holloway working in 9th position there. As far as laps go, it looks like Chris Romano, looks like he's ran about the quickest lap that lap, about 0.2 faster than our leader, Travis George. There. Looks like he's gonna, he might get that pass done on Anthony Hall, but Anthony Hall is gonna get the run here on the outside. Anthony Hall tries to surge back, see if he can get a run there. Yes, he does. Try it again. Anthony Hall is really trying to put the block on. Anthony Romano is really trying to keep that dirty air on him. He's not trying to give up these positions here. It looks like Romano's definitely going to have to earn this one. Pits are closed. 2 to stage. Okay, 2 to stage 2. Then after that, we'll have a good long stand of about 45 laps or so to the finish. So hopefully it stays clean like this. It's been great racing so far. You really get to see the tire wear. As Chad Bass is really trying to final lap on the stage here. Chad Bass is really trying to work around Brandon Dayhoff. Anthony Hall looks like he has held off Chris Romano. And back here a little ways, we have a good battle with Nathan Murray and KT McCann. But we had to go back up here. We can throw our yellow. It's a completion of stage 2. Travis George wins stage 2.
Caution, yellow flag.
All right, there we go. Stage 2. Good job, everyone.
That was fun, 47. Sorry for getting into the 3 that one time.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, KT. That was a bunch of fun.
Check it up for the pace card, 1 and 2.
So running over our top 10 there for stage 2 is Travis George, Brandon Dayhoff, Chad Bass, Anthony Hall, Chris Romano in 5th,
We're checked up in turn 2.
And go Daniel Everly in 6th, KT McCann in 7th, Nathan Murray in 8th, Drew
Checking
Holler
up on
in
green.
9th, and Chris Weiniger in 10th. We'll pull Brandon Dayhoff there in 2nd place. Looks like he's able to keep it a little bit closer. We'll wait for them to pit. We'll pull Brandon Dayhoff there in the 51 truck up when we get done with these pit cycles here. Couple wave rounds there. Looks like Travis George is just going to beat Dad Miller out there. Let's get Brandon Dayhoff up here in the booth.
Just
Brandon Dayhoff here up here in the booth with Sean Havoc. How you doing, man?
oh, pretty good.
It looks like you're able to keep it a little bit closer to our leader here that's been out there really dominating the race tonight.
Oh yeah, he's been dominant, and I've been getting better and better. I just figured if I watch him, stay behind him long enough, I can figure out what he's doing that I'm not, and I've been adjusting my line, and I was able to inch closer and closer to him. So he's been teaching me some things.
You know, sometimes it is really good to follow behind some of those really quick guys, and they really give you kind of a little something there.
Yeah, hopefully I can figure out something that he doesn't know. Take advantage of this.
Well, it did look like you were able to keep it a lot closer, so that was good. Where was your tire wear any better?
Oh no, me adjusting my line actually made it worse. So definitely got to figure out some of my tires.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you, and hopefully we can talk to you at the end, and I'll put you down there in your team.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you.
You can't just stop in the track like that.
Guess I'll wait for you three to get that wave around, then I'll start issuing the EOLs. All right, I'll do one more round of penalties, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. We'll see if we got that done there. About 43 laps or so when we get going left. You see a single long line there. That's all of our EOLs behind the 2x2. All these guys are good to go. Pretty good. These truck guys have been doing great.
Off. Time to do your job.
Someone else new up here. Thad Miller starting on the outside.
Green flag, green flag.
It's giving me a black for passing the pace car when I took the wave around.
Who was that?
Hear that.
But I should have had a wave around, and it was telling me to let the 20 car by, but the 20 car was in front of me. Whatever.
A little confusion there. Well, as we talked about with Brandon Dayhoff, we're going to see if he can try to keep up with Travis George here. He's really got to go on tire saving mode here, so we have about 40 laps left. Going to be able to split the tire difference there. He'll go about 20 more laps. Going to have to pit, and you're going to have about 21 to go, which seems to be about a normal stage stint on those last set of tires.
Blinking bad.
Do have an incident there.
Thanks, Dustin. I appreciate that.
I mean, you just drove into me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dustin.
See, but looks like Bobby Grady might have been involved in a little incident there.
Checking up for pace car, third blood.
Go around me 24.
Bobby Grady and the number 4 Dustin Bloodworth might have gotten into a little bit of contact there. Let's see what happened here.
Are you gonna make it up here?
Yeah, I'm coming. Going to backstretch right now.
Not sure where the incident was there. Thought it was these two, but I guess not. Bumped a little bit there. All right, we heard it. All right, now we're going to find this incident. There it is.
I'd wreck that car in front of you, Grady, for sitting in front of you like that.
Looks like
Lucky dog around the outside.
Got Gregory Agnias and double zero
Roger that.
Justin Shoemate. I got into it just a little bit here. Looks like Shoemate was probably expecting Gregory to go up a little bit. Does not have to give him that lane though. Just came up a little bit too much. And,
everybody go by me.
with that, other than that, doesn't look like
No,
anybody
you're
else
good.
is
I'm just
involved
waiting for you to
there.
go by
So
me.
that was good. And I'm not sure if this is really going to help Travis or hurt. For anybody wanting to save tires there, it's probably only going to hurt them because they want longer runs to hopefully save better tires than Travis and be able to gain on him. So all in all, this is probably helping Travis right here. Probably the more yellows, the better for him because he has shown to have really short and long pace speed. So I don't know if anybody's going to be able to compete with Travis George here, really dominating this race tonight. Only our second caution for cause. The other two were for stages, so great race tonight overall. Right now the running order is Travis George, Chad Bass, Daniel Everly, Brandon Dayhoff, Nathan Woods, Chris Romano, Chris Weiniger, Anthony Hall, Drew Holleran, and Kian Fry. First time we talked about Kian Fry tonight. Looks like he's made his way up here at the most important time near the last stint of the race. Here we are. Pit car is off. Travis George in control of the field. Coming up to the Geico restart zone. Here's the beginning of the line here. Let's see when he goes. Pretty early in the box. Gets a good jump there. Everly right behind him.
Sorry, Eli. I said I was clear.
It's all good. I didn't get any incident.
Real good battle going on here. All
Sorry, Drew.
between Chad Bass, Brandon Dayoff, Nathan Murray, Chris Mono, Anthony Hall. All five of those guys are really going at it here. And here comes Drew, too. Probably some intent trying to work his way up. He needs some really good points tonight. could Everly go here? Really kind of coming out of nowhere, running a quicker lap than Travis George that go around. But how long can that last? Is he doing all this just to get up to Travis George? Hopefully he's going to make a mistake, or is he really saving tires as well? But we'll see as he's gaining on Travis George. He's coming with that speed here. He wants that lead. Finally, somebody putting a little bit of pressure on Travis George. Looks like that little knock in the wall last lap is going to kind of slow him down. Looks like Travis gets in the wall just a little bit. Will slow his entry down. Daniel Everly nails this. He'll be able to gain a little bit on that. Looks like that was a pretty good corner by him. All your speed's going to be made up here. Slow in, fast out here. Travis George taking a pretty good line himself. Daniel Everly's probably going to save a little bit of tires in the longer run with the line he just took. But Travis George did extend his lead by about a tenth and a half that lap. Guys need to go about another 7 laps before their fuel window is open. So if you don't want to see anybody pit before the lap, I would say 24, 23 to go. Right behind Bobby Grady there, about 10th, 11th, and 12th position here. Mike Lucas really squeezing him down on that low line there. McLean, like he started second to last there in 41st, worked his way up into 29th. Any positions gained, it's going to be a good race. And we start having a good pit stop here, gain a handful of positions. You really gain a lot of positions on these pit stops. If you get just the right amount of fuel, get your tires, get out of there. I'm trying to go about 3 wide here. A little good battling going on here. Good pass by Shoemate there, working away on the outside of Gregory Valdez. Alright, there we are, 25 to
14
go.
pitting.
We are hearing
Not
some
pitting.
of our first pitters. The final pit stop. Maybe they're trying to undercut, trying to get a little position. I'm sure Travis George and a lot of these guys are going to milk out all the fuel they can. Just in case a late caution comes, they can have the freshest tires.
Twenty-one pitting, 21 pitting. 11 pitting this time. 11.
77 coming in.
But all three of these guys with Drew Hollerin, Chris Weiniger, and Anthony Hall all in tow with each other. Luke Gray and Bobby Grady there in 10th or 11th, working with each other, trying to catch up. Come back up here to Travis George. Looks like he has about a 1.1 second lead there on Daniel Everly. Looks like he's doing the best at the tire saving. He definitely has the best throttle management and line.
40 pitting.
Work on the outside there with Chad Bass. See if he can get a run here on the outside.
44 pitting this time.
You got Chris Romano in the sixth. Oh, there he
38
goes.
pitting.
Got a little bit of tight. He got tight there, but he got some air taken off him. And
22 pitting.
in the ball he goes.
35 pitting.
17 pitting.
Got a lot
6
of
pitting.
pitting going
6
on right
pitting.
now.
The lead is pitting now.
Fifty-one pitting.
53 pitting.
95 pitting.
Pitting.
Brandon Dayhoff there. Looks like Everly is out to our race leader right now. See how much longer he can go. Looks like he's been on about 28 laps. We had quite a few caution laps there to begin the stage. So he's probably going to have to pit here
54
shortly.
pitting this lap. 23 pitting.
Daniel Everly's going to try to make it another lap around, it looks like. Hoping for that caution. We got Anthony Hall, Drew Hollerin, Bobby Grady, Josh Rebel, Danny Gross, Dad Miller, Shane Williams, John Shields, and Aaron Burke.
27 pitting.
And there goes
66 in this lap.
There we go. There goes our leader. There goes Danny
37
Gross. He's in
pitting.
6th. Second place is going to be pitting now.
21 pitting.
Track
21.
map. We are looking for
86 pitting.
our old race
The
leader.
lead is pitting now.
Travis George trying to find him now. Yeah, looks like he's in 21st right now. We'll start going up the board here.
One
shortly.
pitting.
Right now we have Bobby Grady with the lead. He's coming into the pits. Josh Rebel right behind him is in 2nd place. He probably has another 4 or 5 laps he can go. If not 6 or 7. Looks like he probably pit that last go around ago. What he needs,
The lead is pitting now.
caution right now would really help him out.
55 in this lap.
Here we go. A lot of shuffling on our leaderboard now. There's Rebel out front. Got these guys with new tires coming up quick on them.
You're blinking real bad.
Looks like we have a battle for the what might be the net lead, although they almost caused a caution there. Trying to get around the leader so hard. But all this time, Josh Rebel's staying out on those older tires. Those guys are gaining positions. But if he goes in and pits and a late caution comes out, then he will have the fresher tires. So we see Dustin Bloodworth trying to work his way under. That in 81, blinking a little bit back there.
Sorry, Corey.
No worries, man. I was trying to get out your way.
Josh Rebel, Thad Miller here. Gregory Badnays is 7 seconds behind in third. Thad Miller is going to get around for our race leader.
20 pitting this time. 20 pitting, 20 pitting.
Here we go. 20 is pitting. Josh Rebel is pitting. We'll see how much
81
longer.
pitting also.
Oh, there we go. Thad Miller has to pit now.
Caution, yellow flag.
There we go. Yellow flag. That's really going to help them out right there. That is really going to help them out. All right, we just seen the smoke there. Let's find out what happened.
Tell me to let the pace car by, slow it down on the bottom of the backstretch.
We'll find it. SDK isn't working that great so far. Boca might miss his pit stall just a little bit. Oh, there you go. Sean McLean there. And the 21 of Shields and Gregory Badnays. Let's find out what happened here.
What are you doing, 29?
Ooh, looks like Badnays gets in the wall and just, I don't know what he's doing. He's not paying attention, getting in that wall, drifting back down, getting Sean McLean, which in turn gets John Shields, and 3-car little incident there. All right, let's see how this is going to shake up now. So I think they were able to trap quite a few guys down.
.27 is the front of my truck torn up.
Yeah, well, Travis George.
Hold up, hold up.
All those guys in front of Travis George there should get their lap back.
So weird. It told me to start passing everybody. Then I was like, nope, nope, stop.
See here, all these guys should be getting their lap back soon. Getting their free pass. There we are. Should shuffle Travis George up to the lead there.
Do we need another lap?
No, we're not going to give a lap around for wave arounds. That's the negative over being a lap down. Travis George, these guys are going to have to catch back up, the ones making it the way around before they go green. Wave around, you don't get that till the final lap, so they have to hustle, get around and catch up, get in position.
Pace car is off.
There we go. Travis George here has the lead. Bloodworth's works way back up. Dad Miller and Rebel really benefited there as they're in 7th or 8th, and they're going to really have the freshest tires because they went into pit as the caution came out, so they pulled out of the pits. So they're going to have a good 5, 6, 7 laps. Oh, as we see Chad Bass right there. Oh, collecting Corey Moore. That's going to be a pretty good incident there.
Hey, Rex, everybody stop, everybody stop, everybody stop. Just stop moving. Stop.
Was that my fault, 38?
I think it was the 4.
I know I was pushing you. I just didn't know I was pushing you too hard.
All right, let's go back and look at this little incident right up front. Chad Bass having a heck of a day too. Good on him. Let me find exactly where he is on the list here.
Can I get a black flag clear? A black flag maybe because I was avoiding that wreck.
Hey, 20, can you look at the back on my front of my truck? See if there's any damage.
How'd you get a black flag avoiding the wreck? What happened?
The whole inside lane was blocked, so I took extra measures and went for the grass if I had to.
I don't see any damage, Greg.
Thanks, Josh. They doesn't just right away, guys. We gotta hurry up.
I had to do what I had to do to avoid a wreck, but if the black flag stands, it stands. I get it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why. I mean, they know they don't give you a black flag for going in the grass, so I'm just curious as to why you might have got a black. Was that your 20X?
I'd imagine it's for passing under the inside. I didn't hear. I was busy looking at what was in front of me.
Lucky dog coming high. Drew got a black flag because we checked up on the restart and he went to the inside and passed a couple cars before he crossed the finish line.
Because they were checking up in front of me, I had nowhere else to go. Do you want me to run into them? The next time I will, bud.
I'm just telling you that's what happened and that's what they say to do.
Alright, cool. I'll serve it.
Keep comms clear.
Thank you, Andre.
I do have.
All right, let's see what this incident was for here. Sorry, I have to do some race control stuff first. Make sure. Everything good here. They're catching up here.
Go inside of me right here, Justin.
Yeah, no, sorry, Drew. That you definitely passed the 25 there. There was even a check up there. Sorry about that.
It's all good, man. I was just trying to make a run to get to the top guys.
Oh, sorry. We should have pulled over for you then, I guess.
Keep the comms clear, please.
Yeah. I'm sure that's how you feel the other way around too, right?
All right, as we are off. Didn't get to go back and look at that incident. Really wish I would have because I did not even see what happened, but had to go do some race control stuff there. Get these guys situated here.
Pace car is off. Time to do your job.
Here we go. Travis George here taking the field. has control of the field, as always, this whole race it seems like. Now, Thad Miller looks like he is in 12th. Where is Josh Rebels in 5th with good set of tires on? So I'm really looking forward to him get a couple laps for these tires to warm up, and we only got 5 left here. So let's see what he can do.
Hitting.
Caution, yellow flag.
Definitely an incident there. We'll have to go back and see it. The yellow is out. Oh, 77 of Josh Presley there. It looks like he was turned around.
Pace car, middle 1-2.
Here's Josh Presley in the 77. Looks like 4 of Trent Bestgrove right behind him. Kean Pry on the 14 on the inside. See what happens here. Does Bestgrove just get a run? Yes, Bestgrove gets a run there and tries to get around him and just clips the inside, and then, yeah, just gets turned. Just one of those unfortunate racing incidents there. Anthony Hall almost was able to get around and was not. Chad Bass being at the back, he was involved in that now. James Edward not quite slowing down near enough. Anthony Hall, one of the fast drivers up there. Not sure how Dustin Blood
94, I gotta let you by.
got in that.
.38, are you gonna make it up here?
Gregory, hit the brakes, buddy.
I'm where it's telling me to be.
You can't just keep running through people there. Sometimes lifting out the throttle just ain't gonna do it.
Man, I feel like coasting a host of on this race. I do apologize.
Lucky dog around the outside.
Here we are. We should have a green-white checkered here.
Okay, you gotta goodbye.
Alright, it was telling me to stay behind you.
So we had Nathan Murray here in second. He's been up here all night long. In fact, these top 5 have been up here all night long. There with Travis George, Nathan Murray, Brandon Dale, Chris Mono. Then here's Josh Rebel. Like I said, these restarts might only help him out just a little bit more, getting a really good jump with these fresh set of tires he's got. I'm sure he would like to see those couple laps finish, but he's looking for a good, strong finish tonight. So, Everly, Shoemate, has a rough go of it. I feel like we've seen him in a lot of incidents tonight. Just caught up in a few, and looks like he's worked his way up into 8th. So, good job for him. Chris Weiniger in 9th, KT McCann in 10th, and we haven't really talked about Nick DeTraglia. There at the end, I believe he even had a drive-through, and there he is, all the way up into 11th. So, good job by him.
Race control, can you give me an EOL? I don't think I'm going to get caught up. I don't want everybody to get black flag. Thank you.
60, you gotta get in front of me, bud.
Sorry, it's easy to space off when you're this many laps down. You should just be at the back.
we go. See if Travis George. Now we know the couple on the inside have been getting great restarts, so I look for the bottom three to follow Travis right through. Might even get a run. We'll see if the 20 right there can get a good run.
Green flag, green flag.
That was pretty good timing by Josh. Oh, maybe a little bit early. He had to let off right there at the end there. Like a green-white checker. Let's see what Josh Rebel can do here. Josh Rebel in the fourth right now. Dale is going low. Oh no! There goes Nick Trillia right there. Let's see who's going to give that lead to. Brandon Dayoff was just making his move too to go on the inside. That was
Checking
really
up the
gonna
pace car, turn 1 and 2.
Very interesting there. Let's find out here. Looks like we just had someone go in a little bit deep there. Nick DeTraglia is trying to really dive it in low. Just gets the corner.
What happened there?
Chris.
You flew into the back end of me. You were going into 3 a lot faster than everybody else.
Keep comms clear. Keep comms clear, please.
Other than there
I got
was
taken out,
Nick.
and then I hit you.
There we go there. Just Nick, as you heard on the radio, just definitely went in and got ahead of Chris. Gregory got into the back of him. And that kind of spun everybody out there. Oh, a little bit more contact there. Let's see what happens to Chris Weiniger here. See if he was able to double save that. Goes in, yeah, Chris gets sideways. Could have probably been able to save it until Gregory got in the back of that and ends up saving it. Ends up being a pretty good save there. All things considered, didn't lose too many spots.
Look at dog, come around.
On board here, Gregory Bad Eyes here.
Sorry, 94.
Make his way through there. Gregory up in the 6th. Drop Chris down into 12th. Not too bad there. Unfortunately for Nick DeTraglia. Trying to find him here on the leaderboard. Looks like I dropped him down into 27th. Now we have Rebel in 4th. Looks like he's going to be starting on the outside with Brandon Dayhoff. And then you're going to have Travis George on the inside front row. And right behind him we'll have Nathan Murray. So look for those two to hopefully take off from the outside row there. Josh Rebel with his fewer lap newer tires. Hopefully we'll be able to hold that outside better than the rest of them.
I'm so sorry, 21. I want to go dive down to let you go by.
No, that's my fault, man. My fault. I wasn't trying to go up through the middle of the field, and I didn't know how far I needed to go.
Or behind me, I have damage. I don't know what this thing's going to do, so look out. I don't know how I'm gonna be on this restart, so I'll try to keep it.
Clearest the comms.
The pace car is in.
Here we are here. Travis George leading. Get to lead the field here. See if Nathan Murray or Brandon Dayhoff can make
Green
that
flag,
move.
green
Brandon was
flag.
trying to make that move with 1 lap to go. See if
One
he
call.
can
Go
get
around the
closer.
outside of me when we pass.
Now Josh Rebel is going to have to compete with Everly. We know he's quick too back there. Going to be a lot of blocking and shuffling to go around here. Everybody trying to get their last position here.
Hitting.
Josh is going low. Josh Rebel's going to try to go under Everly there. White flag. This will be it. Travis George has a pretty comfortable lead. I don't think they're going to be able to get to him to even try a bump and run there. Oh, we do have some incidents going on in the back there. Travis George, Nathan Murray. Looks like they'll finish 1-2. Third position
Dude, what are
here.
you doing?
It's going to be Dayhoff. Brandon Dayhoff there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Great job.
How'd I
those
get
top
DQ
three.
for ignoring the black flag if I served it?
Wow, 40, you hurt my feelings there, pal.
Don't care about your feelings. That was the stupidest thing I ever seen.
Did I ruin your race?
Hey, good fight, Dayhoff. Almost had you there again.
Yeah, almost.
Good win there, Travis.
All right, top 3 to the broadcast waiting booth for an interview, please. If you'd like to be interviewed. Thank you. Good race. As we wait on those guys, we'll look at some of the race results real quick. Well, actually, I lied. Let me get back here. Get ready for our top 3. All right, we have Brandon Dayhoff here in 3rd, so we'll go ahead and pull him up. Hey, Brandon Dayhoff, 3rd place here. I think before that last caution, you were making your move on Travis George. Unfortunately, that caution came out, kind of put you up on that high end. Did you think you were going to be able to make that move there if that caution didn't come out?
I wasn't going to make the move. He definitely got the run on the high side of me, but my plan was to put the pressure on him on that last lap and make my move on that last corner, 30 and 4 in the last lap. But that caution came out and that plan went out the window. I think I had something for him, but he definitely was the faster truck for sure.
Yeah, that's what it looked like up here. I don't know if any important lap of that race, I think he led. I think only, I don't think he ever relinquished the lead other than the cycle on the pit stops. So he was definitely a class of the field tonight. But overall, I mean, a podium, a third place finish. I'm not sure where exactly you were in points, but that's got to be helpful for a third place finish. And I know you got some stage points too.
Yes, second place in both stages and podium. That's going to help me in the points, especially since I've been missing a few races because I can't commit to every Sunday this season. So we'll see where I end up in points, but it should help me a lot.
Heck yeah. Well, definitely a good finish there in P3. How did you like Kentucky overall? I mean, was the track temps fine? The tire wear? It didn't seem like a lot of guys were really falling off a bunch. You didn't see a lot of speed difference after the 35 lap stints or anything. So I was thinking maybe the tire wear wasn't as bad as we thought it normally is here at Kentucky.
The tire wear was bad. I just think it was wearing down so fast that it didn't really change things. It just made everything look even. The only difference you pretty much saw was where you were putting your truck at the start of the corner and through the apex. It all depended on the truck placement is where it was going to be.
Right. Well, how do you feel about, well, one, are you going to be able to make it next week? It looks like we're going to Chicago. I'm not Chicago. I'm sorry, Michigan.
Michigan? I might be able to make it. We'll see. But I definitely always feel confident in Michigan. It's the best 2-mile oval on the server, unlike Auto Club.
I mean, I'll definitely agree with you. All we gotta do is get Chase on board, and it'll be a clean sweep.
Yep.
Definitely the best 2-mile track they have out there for the oval races. So, well, congratulations on your P3. We'll let you give a shout out to anybody you like to before we let you go, man.
I'd first like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me another day of the race with you guys. I like to thank my team over at HVR. They did fantastic. They had a rough slate of it today. Strategy didn't pan out, but they always do a good job and always sharing the information between us. I'd like to thank you guys for being at the booth and all the admin team to putting this on. And I'd like to congratulate Nathan Murray. He definitely had me at the end.
Definitely a quick truck in his own right. And that's who we'll talk to next. We appreciate you, Brandon.
Yep.
Thanks, man. Nathan Murray of the 47 here in the trucks, finishing P2 at Kentucky. How do you feel about that, man?
Wow, I honestly feel like it was best case scenario for me. I didn't really have that much confidence coming in just because I was struggling with the car pushing a lot when I was practicing solo and then experiencing that in the race too. And the second there was all these cars around me with dirty air, it's just hard to kind of get pace. But man, I'll take it. Second place is awesome.
Well, I feel like you didn't maybe feel that in practice, but when did you think about that? Hey, I can actually get like a top 10 finish here. Because I mean, I honestly feel like I called your name out quite a few times. I feel like you were in the top 10 almost the whole race.
Well, I started 15th, which isn't terrible, but like I felt in practice I was like a little bit quicker, but I just botched qualifying. But after the first stage, when I fell all the way back to almost 20th, because I blew my pit stall, I went an extra lap after everyone else pit. I think I was one of the last people to pit for fuel, and I blew my pit stall. I think I actually hit someone entering the pits because they were going so slow. Now, I apologize to that person tremendously. I pretty much thought my race was over because I was struggling already to get past people in dirty air. It was abysmal. But I don't know, all these cautions were happening, and then I feel like I just got lucky a lot when it came to gaining track position. And then later down the line, the pit stops were awesome, especially there at the end, the last pit stop. I was behind Chad, my teammate. Shout out to him too. He was running so good the whole race and just kind of got caught up in that mess there at the end. But I was able to get past him in the pits, and we both had the same exact strategy going there with that last pit stop. So I don't know who's tightening them wheels and jacking the car up, but man, them AI guys are doing awesome for me at least tonight. So
well, I'll tell you what, you definitely didn't hire the leftovers from Wilder's crew. I'll tell you that.
They did a good job for me, so I'm happy for that. I'm glad the pit stops, at least the ones that mattered at the end, went my way. Kind of got me a couple spots here and there. You'll take that. There wasn't that much really passing. I mean, our guy who won, Travis, he dominated the whole race, and that's awesome. You love to see it. You know, the guy who was the best car won. It's awesome. But there just wasn't a bunch of passing.
Right. I'm not sure where you were in the points. but definitely a P2 is definitely going to move you up a little bit. So hopefully get you closer to the playoff top 12 if you're not already there.
I'm outside of it. I'm like 15th, 16th. I had Kansas. I got wrecked out, and then Watkins Glen. I'm not a road racer. I got like 19th. I salvaged a not embarrassing finish there, but yeah, just kind of got to salvage some more top 5s, top 10s, keep consistency. I've scored a lot of stage points all season, so we just got to keep building up on that and just stay focused. Just don't lose any sight, and keep getting good finishes, consistency. Try to point in if I can't get a win.
Exactly. So that's the thing to do. Just stay consistent. Speaking of trying to stay consistent, how do you feel like you can do at Michigan next week?
Michigan's a fun track. It's a lot of drafting, a lot of foot to the ground. I'm gonna get a little bit of practicing with the team and see how we fare with that. But I think we'll do pretty good. From ARCA, I always seem to run pretty okay, and then I get caught up in something, usually my fault. But I'm learning from that, so we'll see how the truck handles. They're a little bit different. See if we can put together a good finish. Really fast track, excited.
Yeah, Michigan is fun. It's definitely draft plays into effect with the trucks, but also if there's longer runs, you can definitely get separated there at Michigan. So it's kind of a drafty track with also some tire play if they go some long green flag runs. So I'm excited to see that. And y'all kept it pretty darn clean. I mean, only 2 cautions at cause halfway through the second stage. So before the end there, got a little messy, but all in all, it was a great race.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening in my rearview mirror. I just saw wrecks left and right. I don't know if it was just hard racing there for middle positions or what. But yeah, it was a great race all in all when it came to, the first 80% where we were just running green. Is really making us communicate a lot more on our team comms about what we're going to be doing pit strategy wise, tires, taking, full sets or just halves there at the end. But yeah, tremendous work there from the team communicating, and we always love green flag racing.
Yes, sir. Yep, awesome job. I was glad to see you up there in the top 10 pretty much all race. Anybody want to shout out before we let you go?
Yeah, of course, always shout out the team first. We do a tremendous work together. We always communicate all the time. We can't get better without each other. And definitely shout out Chad too. I know he worked his butt off all race long. I feel bad for him not getting the finish that he probably deserved, but he was just doing so good there. So always shout out them again. Always the team. Big C's Diecast, of course, got them rocking on the truck today. But yeah, just getting ready for the next race.
All right, awesome, man. Well, congratulations here at P2 at Kentucky Motor Speedway. Hopefully it'll help you in points, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah, of course. Appreciate it. Y'all
Thank you,
have a
Nathan.
good night. Bye.
Travis George, the winner of Kentucky Motor Speedway. How's it feel to be back here in the winner's circle?
Hell yeah, brother.
How long's it been?
I think since Gateway season 2 in trucks, I think it was.
Right. You
Got a lot of
you didn't deserve to win that one. So
Gen 6. But yeah, it feels good to be back in the trucks. I didn't really feel very comfortable coming in this race. I kind of felt like I was going to be slow, and then after practice, I was like, okay. And then I qualified P1. I'm like, okay, maybe I do have something. And I'm like, let's just take care of tires now. I knew that would be a huge thing.
You did a great job of just being one of the quicker ones on the track every lap and somehow having the tires at the end. So I was really surprised because I was thinking your tires were going to fall up. Stanley, I think in that first stage or the second one of those stages, he started eking back, but he just didn't have enough by the end of the stage. So, I think the pit cycle. I think it was the first green light. He was starting to catch up to you. Y'all pit.
Yeah.
Then when you came out, he had like a 3-second lead on him. So
he caught up to me, I felt, and then it was like he dropped back a little bit. So I don't know if he tried to save and then pushed towards the end of the end of our first pit stop, I guess you would say. And then I had a really good pit stop on that first stage. I nailed it. And I don't know if a lot of people realized, but the pit speed didn't actually start till the cones.
Oh,
so I don't know if that was helping me in a way.
Down a little early, were they?
At the line, yeah, I feel like because if you look, there's 2 lines. There's a line, and then there was the cones, and I was like, well, the cones is always where pit speed starts. So I would keep it a little above pit speed and then slow it down to the cones, and I felt like I kept gaining doing that.
Yeah, definitely something I think people overlook in practice. To use a couple laps to practice your pit entry. I think a lot of people may not do that. and it is a lifesaver if you can practice your pits.
And then it was stressful at the end there. I ain't gonna lie. Nathan Murray was pretty quick, and I knew Dayhoff had a few more laps later. Sorry, he pitted than me. And thank God for actually the one caution, because he was getting the run under me, and it came out and kept me the lead. And then I got a killer restart that last one to get away from them, and I was like, yes, they're gonna race. I got this.
Well, it looks like, of course, you won, so you were able to beat Chad Bass. So you're going to move on to the quarterfinals there, or
Do you guys know who I'm facing yet?
Chris Mono and Shane Williams. Looks like Chris finished 22nd. Shane Williams finished 26th. So it's going to be Chris Romano versus you at Michigan.
He's got some speed out of places, so
yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
Either one of them are going to be a tough one. Then you had Anthony Hall and Drew. They both ended up with not so great nights, but it looks like Anthony Hall come away with the win there versus Josh Rebel. So Anthony Hall, Josh Rebel versus you against Chris Amano for the final four there.
I think this is the first time I've actually put it all together, and qualified pole actually won the stages and able to finish it off and get the dub.
And definitely,
I usually always mess it up.
Definitely led the most laps. I'm not sure who had the fastest lap, but if you did that,
I think
it was a clean sweep.
It might have been Stanley Hill. I can't remember for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, almost the clean sweep.
Yeah,
but
I'll take it. Hey, I'll take the points. Unfortunately, Noah Tills didn't make it in, I seen, so that was probably huge for me with the whole championship run.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's 3 people that didn't qualify, and then he wasn't able to put a qualified time down. He just scraped the wall, I guess, twice. So,
hey, I ain't gonna lie, it almost happened to me. I got loose off of turn 4 and checked it up before I made it to the line and had to restart all over.
Oh, well, there you go. I was then able to get pole out of it, so I guess it works out. But definitely, a dominant performance from start to the end. So it was great to see you back here in Victory Lane for what I guess only your second truck win in HVRL.
I can't remember if it was my second or third. I don't know.
It's one of them. Well, if it ain't that important to you, I guess it ain't to me either. So I don't feel bad for not knowing. So, but Michigan next week, you feel good about that? Maybe you'll get.
I like the track, and I had a decent run going last time I was there. Just got caught in some wrecks and unfortunately got too much damage and couldn't finish. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time, and we can just keep a nice consistent pace going. I think I've kept every race in the top 10, and consistency always is what keeps the points going. So
I'll agree with you on that. Well, anybody want to shout out?
Yeah, you guys for putting all the time you do in for the league, teammates, for any notes and everything that we chit chat about. My wife for letting me do it.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations on your win here at Kentucky Motor Speedway, and I'm excited to get to the points and see what happens. There's going to be a lot of shakeup with kind of some of the top guys in the points didn't do very well, and some of the bottom guys did. So definitely going to be a shakeup. So I'm excited to get to the points and see how they land. So congratulations on your win, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. Me and you both. I'm excited to see the points too.
All right. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah. You guys have a good one.
All right, you too. Bye. There was Travis George. Really a dominant performance tonight. Pull up the race results real quick. There we are. Go over the top 18 as shown here on the screen with Travis George, Nathan Murray, and Brandon Dayhoff. We talked to all 3 there, finishing 1, 2, 3. Daniel Everly in P4. Josh Revel, good finish for him in P5. So able to move on in the tournament himself. KT in 6th. Zachary Tyler in 7th. Randy Post in 8th. Chris Weiniger in 9th. Justin Shoemate in 10th. Danny Gross was able to come back, have a pretty good finish. In P11, Andre Carvalho in P12, Trenton Bestgrove in 13th, Kel Dees in 14th, Corey Moore in 15th, Dustin Bloodworth in 16th, Josh Presley in 17th, and Anthony Hall in 18th. All right, I'm Sean Havoc. I appreciate y'all joining in on our HVRL Truck Series here at Kentucky in Week 6. We will be tomorrow at Watkins Glen in the Cup. Tuesday at Iowa, I believe, in our ARCA. Wednesday in our Xfinity series. Well, now I'm going to look for you guys because I can't even remember. Pocono, that's right. Tricky Triangle on Wednesday. So hopefully tune in tomorrow and we'll catch y'all then.